Hey, what's going on, my friend? It's Brando Linick here, and I appreciate you for connecting with me. This is just going to be a candid conversation coming to you from my home office and talking about what you're searching for, which is how to start an export business from home. And it's really exciting. It shows me you're looking to become an entrepreneur, and this is something I've personally done, and I will tell you some of the things that go with an export business. If you're looking at this because you enjoy exporting, the idea of exporting, but not just enjoy exporting, cars, you enjoy the process of being your own boss and being able to work from home. If you like that and you've got a good work ethic, if you're good with numbers, all right, I would actually throw at you, all right, before you consider starting an export business from home, because I'll just tell you, dealing with some things, depending on if it's cars, clothes, electronics, you could export different types of things. Most people, what I did was exporting cars, and it can be crazy, all right? You're dealing with inventory. Some stuff you got to stay at your house, all right? Others you got to find room to store, and dealing with inventory, dealing with shipping, all right, exporting things out. It can be a headache, alright? Especially if you're a one-man show, and even if you have employees, that just means you got to give a little bit of your income away to pay them, and it can be hectic. And if you're looking at starting an export business because you just want to start a business from home, to save you a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, to save you a lot of late nights and frustration that I myself had to go through, and I've seen a lot of people go through when it comes to this, I would actually suggest before you consider starting an export business from home, if you hear me out here for a minute, if you're looking at this because you just want to build a business from home, my experience with this goes back over the last year when I transitioned from this business model and I switched over, came across a person who was building a business from home. And they were building a business from home without having to, buy things that were wholesale price or buy things and fix them up and then, mark them up and then export them out, and without having to deal with creating their own products and services, without having to deal with, employees, equipment, supplies. And because they weren't dealing with any of that, building a business from home on the internet, okay, their profit margins were up to here and their overhead was down here and their risk was also down here as well. And because of that, it was really attractive to me. This person was making ludicrous amounts of money, more money every month than I was making in like 2 whole years. And because they were doing this, I started to model and copy what they're doing with their help. Alright, I will be completely transparent with you. I did have their help. It did require work. I did have to learn things, but in less than 30 days after that, I was able to create a full-time income business working part-time. And not average, not typical. Every result I share with you in the video is not average or typical, not guaranteeing you the same results, just sharing with you what's possible. And I want to re-emphasize this because if you're looking at starting a business from home, if that's really what you're looking for, alright, out of an export business from home, if you're really just wanting to build a business from home, to create flexibility and leverage, to be able to afford what you're passionate about and have the time freedom to enjoy it, the best thing you can learn how to do is build a business on the internet. Learning the skills required to building a business on the internet so you can get the results that you want without having to deal with, exporting expensive things and hoping that, it's not a liability to you, that it falls off a crate or it falls off a ship or something like that, right? Or it gets damaged in the process of that. And because it can happen, all right? And like I said, if that's really what you're looking for to build a business from home, and this makes sense to you, if you're coachable, trainable, willing to learn some things, connect with me on my site. Check it out. It's 123marketingtips.com. I'll put a link down below in the description, and I appreciate you for your time. Whatever road you decide to take after this video, I look forward to seeing your success story, and I look forward to seeing you on the beaches of the world. Take care.